Welcome everyone to One Brothas Mind with KD Smooth. In today's world, black first choices are mandatory. Choose wisely or your bondage will increase. You need all the information. This broadcast begins with my monologue and concludes with our discussion. Together, let's explore the facts, propaganda, lies, and hidden information to uncover the truth we need. Our work begins now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again, another broadcast to One Brothas Mind. We are bringing you a emerging story today out of Las Vegas, in a Las Vegas high school. Las Vegas high school, y'all. A unbelievable video was taken inside of a classroom of one student beating a second student that was sitting in a chair, and actually was beaten until the student that was sitting in the chair was unconscious. This is shocking. I please, warning, if you're offended by graphic videos, do not watch this, at least this section of the video. I'm going to play the video, and I'm getting it from Twitter. I'm going to play the video, and after the video, we're going to come back and chop it up real quick about what has occurred. Okay? So, just a moment here. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
No, stop. Guys, stop. Get off of her.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the video that you have seen. That is the video, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, extremely graphic. This is from a high school, a Las Vegas high school, where this beating took place inside of a classroom. And as you guys see, the teacher, or at least during this beating, there was no staff that responded. Okay? No staff responded. Yeah. According to the reports, this was from a Las Vegas Clark County school district. Yeah. This is crazy. As you saw, the video ends with the girl in the desk seat face down, and she literally was unconscious. There's reports that, of course, the student that was beaten was treated by school medical, and her parent was called, and after receiving medical treatment from the school, the student actually, according to reports, had a seizure, and then was taken to the hospital. Yeah. This is crazy. So there's no additional details as to the cause of this assault, what occurred, why it occurred. This is a very early report, so we're going to be following this story to try to see if more details come out, but I doubt if there are going to be very many other details put out, at least not by the school, because they're going to follow their privacy policy. But yeah, what y'all think about this? For us here at One Brothas Mind, I got some questions. I got some problems with this. The first question is, and problem I have is this: you heard the teacher in the background yelling stop, verbally trying to stop this assault, but that was it. And a lot of parents, and including One Brothas Mind here, we're like, why the heck didn't the teacher, there's no expectation for the teacher to come in and fight this assaulting student. That's not the expectation, but at the very least, it would appear that the teacher should have walked in and tried to put her body in between the two students in this scenario, so that they could, kind of like a shield or, to block, help stop the assault at the very least. I guarantee you, if the child that was sitting at the desk was the child of the teacher, I guarantee you the teacher would have done that. Again, not to fight the assaulting student, but just get in between them in this type of scenario. Now, of course, if you got two students in an all-out brawl going at each other, throwing haymakers and stuff, and you have a lady teacher or a female teacher, I would say there's no expectation for that female teacher to get involved or risk getting injured themselves trying to break that fight up. But you don't have that in this situation. You got one student, on their way to serious injury, not able to defend themselves or not trying to defend themselves, and then you got another student going ham. So yeah, a lot of the parents are freaking out, and I would as well, y'all. I ain't even gonna go there. Not yet, at least. Another thing that you notice from this video, you see that none of the other students try to step in and break the fight up or stop the fight or anything like that. So that leads to some interesting observations. Okay. Another thing, just real quick, that you don't hear the teacher doing. Why didn't the teacher immediately yell for some of the other students in the class that the teacher can trust to go out, to leave the class and go out in the hallway or go to the office and get help? Go get the nearest male teacher. Go get Mr. Johnson from across the hall or down the hall. Go get more teachers to come help, so you have staff that can come break this assault or stop this assault from happening. At least in this video, and this is only like a 20-second clip, y'all, that didn't happen. That should have been one of the first. Yeah, stop. Hey, go get some help. Go get another teacher. Stop. Come on. Get out of the way. You got to get involved in this type of scenario. Again, if there are two students going at it and they swinging at each other and all that, no female student, in my opinion, here at One Brothas Mind, should get involved there. If they do, that's on them. But no. But in this case, you have a student that is literally being assaulted and could be significantly injured, and they're not defending themselves or not capable of defending themselves, whatever the case may be. In this scenario, yes, I say you have to put your body between the two students and at least attempt to try to stop the assault. Okay? So some of the questions that, come to mind, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there's not much details out about this video. It just was shared on social media. And the school responded and sent emails out to all the staff and students, the regular song and dance statements and stuff. They're investigating and all of this. But there's definitely some questions you can ascertain from this video. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe to One Brothas Mind. We're going to keep bringing you hard-hitting broadcasts for a variety of topics, y'all. But again, some interesting questions come to mind. One of the questions that comes to the mind here is, okay, when this assault began, and you saw no other students try to intervene and stop the fight, that leaves two potential scenarios. One, either the student that is doing the assaulting is the quote unquote bully, the instigator, the whatever you want to call them, and they're just victimizing another student. That's one option. The second option is either the student that's being assaulted is, basically, to be nice, is not viewed well or highly by the other students in the class for some reason or another. It almost seems like when the other students don't respond or help, it's almost like they're saying, well, she's getting maybe what she deserves for some unknown reason. So, you don't know. Again, there's not going to be much detail unless more information comes out from the students that are in that classroom that post on social media, but hopefully more information will come out. But I know if I was the parent of the student that's being assaulted, oh Lord have mercy. And this is what pops up on social media, and that's I can't even talk, y'all. But okay, I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. But if I was the parent of the student that was doing the assaulting, yeah, I'm about to, the first thing I'm asking my student, why are you doing this to this other student? You done lost your dang mind, I'm 2 seconds off of my child's butt in regards to, doing harm to my child for harming this other student. But I'm trying to you better give me some kind of good explanation to justify this. Cause not only are you in trouble with them peoples, but your first problem and worst problem is with me. So, y'all, again, this is a pretty terrifying story, and a lot of the parents, seeing this video and here at One Brothas Mind, I've been telling y'all, especially for black parents and black students. Black parents, you gotta get our kids out of their schools. Our kids are not safe there. Essentially, schools today, many of them are like just little prisons and with less security. if you will. So these stories, I did a story just about a week or so ago where a student set fire to the hair of a black male student in class. Burned off half his hair on one side of his head. You can find that story, ladies and gentlemen, in the video list on One Brothas Mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, and of course, y'all already know about all the different school shooting stories. You know, those pop up everywhere when they jump off. But our kids, black family, are not safe in their schools. They're just not. Okay? So, because they're not going to respond like you see here, especially female teachers. They're not going to respond. They're not going to attempt to provide some sort of shielding or protection to your child. Now, I'm not sure if I mean, this is all speculation. It would seem that race may or may not be an issue here or play into issue here, but it definitely seems like the assaulting student, the student doing the assaulting, appears to be a white student, and I'm not sure if the student that's being assaulted necessarily is white or Hispanic or what the case may be there. That may be a factor that's unknown as well. But y'all let me know what you think in the comments here. If you know, if this was your child sitting at that desk, you know, what would be your response as a parent? You just pulled up social media, pull up Twitter or whatever, and then boom, you see your man. And I mean, this is a pretty recent video, y'all. This is a pretty recent video. I found this report had only been up for about 2 hours. So yeah, I'm sure, you know, it probably got posted sometime yesterday. But yeah, again, ladies and gentlemen, y'all let me know what you think. Let's chop it up in the comments on this. We're going to follow this story here, One Brothas Mind. Hopefully more details will come out and provide some clarity to why, what the motivation is, what's happening. Is the student that's sitting down in a chair, is that student okay? Did they get severely injured, or what the case? What the heck? So we're gonna follow it, see what happens, see what comes out. And this concludes this broadcast for One Brothas Mind. We thank you for joining us today. And as a part of the new black media, B1 choices are mandatory, and being on code is required. So never fear. Yeshua the Christ is with you always. Shalom.